Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome to this month's energy forecast. I'm Tara, and if we haven't met yet, I work closely with the Akashic records, supporting people like you to walk in deeper alignment with their soul's truth. And I'm so glad you're here because each month I tune into the energetic currents, the energetic flow of that month, what's moving collectively, what's rising personally, and start to really offer this grounded reflection so that you can navigate that month with more clarity, more peace, and trust in your own rhythm. And this August, it's a big one. We're moving through what the records showed me as the reckoning. It feels like this soul level pulse check, an opportunity to pause, to notice what frequency you've been living in, and then choose again from a place of power, a place of sovereignty, instead of pressure or fear or force. So this month holds the energy of the number 8. So I want to talk about that because that's all about alignment. It's about leadership and grounded abundance, but it also mirrors back everything, your light and your shadow. So you can step into your next chapter with more truth, more clarity, and more heart. But before we step fully into the energy of August, let's do a quick recap of July. We were in a what we call a 7 energy month, and particularly around July, this is all about spiritual uprising. And so the energy from that month represented the closing of cycles and really served as a sacred pause, inviting us to listen to our hearts and decide what needed to go before moving forward. So July truly was this awakening for us, a pushing to ask, well, what do you really want? What do you truly want in your world? And where are you still playing small or choosing out of obligation? And so August's energy really builds on this. It's powerfully supporting us to really tune into the power of decision. It's a powerful reminder that you are the empire, meaning that you are the creator, you are the source, an extension of that divine energy. This isn't a don't ask for permission kind of energy. It is that you have the power within. And I love it because when you think about the 8 energy, it's a mirror. It will reflect both your shadows and your light, supporting us to rise up from the shadows and lead with light. And when you actually lay the number 8 on its side, it becomes an infinity symbol, showing us that life is about traversing both sides of our often dichotomous and polarizing world. And so this part is all about ushering us into a new earth paradigm where unity is the way forward. And people are starting to recognize that old systems and those power structures are just not meeting us at where we need anymore. Like they are crumbling. And so, as these old empires start to fall, it's really crucial for us to remember that we are the empire and we do have the ability to create whatever we desire. And I love it because the 8 energy is also such a manifesting queen. It represents abundance. But it's so much more than just money, right? We're talking about spiritual wealth. We're talking about abundance of love, joy, freedom, and connection. And it also calls for commitment and devotion, asking us to start to embrace both our perceived weaknesses and our strengths. We need to be committed to ourselves to really understand where we are strong, where we might not be meeting up to our standards at this point in time. And when we start to commit to ourselves and really start to bring what we truly desire into our world, that 8 energy is going to pick it up and carry it forward for us. But when that 8 energy is disembodied, when it's fragmented, when it's just not connecting, what it can do is that it can manifest in our worlds as being a workaholic or that hustle energy. So this month, the universe is really urging us and telling us that we need to put our heart over the hustle above all else. Many with a strong eight energy or those influenced by it may strive for perfection. While attention to detail and mastery are, yes, beautiful, incredible qualities, don't let perfectionism get in the way of the task at hand or keep you from being present. The emphasis here is really about tuning into the present moment and seeing that abundance is already right there. Financially, the eight energy is also talking us, wants to show us more about that we need to wake up. It's like a wake up call to get your finances in order. So, this is not the time to ignore any of your numbers. Understand what your safe, satiated numbers are, what your be well number is, like how much money you need to take care of yourself, your clients, and your family. It's a powerful time to disrupt patterns and habits that are no longer serving you, whether in your daily routine or your business structure. And for the entrepreneurs out there, this is the time to really speak to those you want to be calling in. Like, get really clear on what that looks like, what that feels like, what that looks like energetically, physically, financially, because mastery comes from becoming the exact frequency your soulmate clients are seeking rather than throwing kind of like blanket offers that really serve no one. And really, again, tuning into the universal nine energy year, we're also being supported in letting go, releasing, shedding anything that doesn't align with us, that doesn't align with our work anymore. So, a little heads up from my own energetic insights. There may be moments this month where you feel really flimsy, fragile, like your nervous system is on edge and your emotions are one conversation away from tipping over. This sensation can arise as the eight energy starts to mirror our shadows and challenges, our old beliefs, especially around the 10th of August. So, this is where emotional self responsibility becomes your superpower. So, instead of allowing yourself to spiral, I want you to pause, place your hand on your heart, and say, what am I feeling? And what am I needing? And this is a really simple practice from Dr. Marshall Rosenberg's work, nonviolent communication. And you know what? It's so simple, but it can completely shift how you relate to your own sensitivity. So instead of like, okay, I'm feeling overwhelmed and no one understands me, try saying, okay, I feel overwhelmed. I need some stillness and support. It's such a small shift, but what it does is it returns you to your center. And what I also want to share is that you don't have to harden to survive this season. You do get to soften, you do get to feel your emotions, and you do get to express what you need. Let's now look at some specific dates to tune into this month, particularly for manifestation, maybe meditation, and connecting with your spiritual support team too. So, August 1st to 12th, we will still be in what we call the Lionsgate portal. The Lionsgate portal is the 8th of the 8th. It peaks on the 8th of August. So, this 8/8 energy day is a powerful time to shift in wealth across all levels: spiritual, emotional, mental, physical, financial. In essence, it's just a potent day to call your power back. I want to talk about the day after this, so the 9th of August. And I personally feel a massive energetic resonance here. And this day, with its full, I think it has full moon energy around it, it still carries that 8/8 vibration. So I want you to even just be open and expect maybe some big aha moments, or some really big downloads from your spiritual support team here. So use this day as a conduit for what you want to attract. However, on the 10th of August, be aware. This day brings an energy that will challenge your beliefs about abundance, about yourself, potentially pushing you into self-doubt. And what I want to say is on this day, don't buy into it. Don't buy into any of it. Notice what it is and come back to your heart and ground the energy of the previous days. I also then want to go into the next day, a lot happening this month, the 11th and 12th of August. If you start to navigate the 10th of August with grace, the days after will offer an incredible opportunity to forge a new path and take really clear, sovereign steps in a new direction. These are great days for making choices that align with your new vision. Moving forward a little bit in the month, the 18th of August, this is the ultimate day of reckoning. It is an 8-8 energy day, bringing a lot of truth in your world, presenting you with more options and opportunities that you've ever imagined. This is a time where old stories will be rewritten. Victim consciousness can like start to unshackle and break. Illusions will start to crumble. And your focus here on this day is about receiving, discerning from your heart and coming from that place. And to navigate this powerful month, I just want you to remember some of these key takeaways and antidotes because this is coming in really strong. I want you to choose sovereignty over victimhood, choose love over fear, choose choice over apathy, and choose abundance over scarcity. And above all, choose pleasure and joy and fun and play. Infuse an extra dose of love or joy into everything that you do, and you will find yourself moving into that higher alignment. Like, think about what you loved to do as a child and really bring more of that playful energy into your daily life. This month, keep asking yourself, am I glowing and flowing? Or am I reflecting and perfecting? Both are necessary phases for growth and creation, but balance is key to avoid burnout and stagnation. So remember that you are the empire. You have the power to create, to choose, to manifest everything in your world. Lean into that inner wisdom and use the tools that we've discussed and know that you are deeply supported on this journey. Thank you so very much for tuning in. And please reach out to me. I'm over in Instagram, hanging out at tara.hegarty. Share what resonated with you in the comments or DMs. But until next time, big love to you and see you soon.